Journal Record reporter Sarah Terry-Cobo joins us to discuss stories making news in business this week. Sarah, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, the state auditor and inspector released his findings this week about a financial operations at the Oklahoma County Jail. What did the audit show?
Well, there were a few things. Sheriff John Wetzel, there was a $28,000 payment to his wife's trust, and then they found that his office accepted a personal donation of his vehicle. Wetzel spent money on department vehicles while other financial obligations were not being met, and also they found staff were volunteering at police-related nonprofits during work hours. County officials already had an idea of what the auditor might find: lawsuits over jail services contracts. In 2015, those had already been filed.
Now, there's some news about the workers' compensation premiums. What can you tell us?
Well, a recent study shows workers' comp premiums in Oklahoma have gone down 13% over the past 2 years. However, rates are still well above the national median. Employers pay about $2.23 in premiums per $100 in wages. Since 2014, that number has fallen to 32 cents, which is the biggest drop among all states. But proponents of the new law say that's proof that more needs to be done.
Now, opponents of a wind farm near Okarche are unhappy with the recent court ruling. Why are they upset?
Well, the ruling was in favor of the defendants, a Kingfisher wind farm. A federal judge ruled against a group of landowners in the Okarche area. They actually filed the lawsuit before the wind farm was built, and they were seeking something called anticipatory harm. They wanted setbacks to limit how close the turbines could be from their homes. One landowner has turbines as close as 3 blocks to her property line.
Chesapeake is changing the way it drills in parts of Oklahoma. What's behind that move?
Well, they want to drill for oil, but they don't want all that pesky wastewater that comes to the surface with petroleum. So they're taking another look at the geology of the Mississippi Lime Formation to determine what's the best place to drill with the least amount of water. In Oklahoma, wastewater injection has been linked to earthquakes in some parts of the state. And Chesapeake is one of many operators who has had to shut down their wells or reduce disposal volumes near earthquake swarms. The company's working with regulators to find shallower places to dispose of that wastewater.
Sarah Terry-Cobo of the Journal Record, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.